Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, the talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. May and Capella there inside. And it's Griffin in at the 3. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Grant, and we all want to know, what's the first piece of food you're reaching for at the Thanksgiving table?
Oh, man, you're so nosy, B.A. But, of course, the easy answer is to say the turkey. But for me, it's the stuffing. I'm going for that. I mean, I have to have the mashed potatoes, too, the cranberry sauce, the macaroni and cheese. You know what? Everything.
Very nice. Now here's Young. Pass to Griffin. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Here's Thomas. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. Here's Griffin. And he drives in. And Griffin slams it in.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner. Protects the rim and rebounds. He does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living.
Johnson against Young. Up top, Bay. Last game for him, he picked up 13.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Now here's Simmons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
Yeah, they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
Now here's Young. He played a great game against Indiana. Here's Griffin. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Simmons against Young. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
You know, for Brooklyn, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible.
Now here's Young, a production powerhouse for this team, putting up 36.5 a game. The kick out to Griffin, beyond the arc, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Simmons looking around. Over Young. The kick out to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Yeah, and going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now here's Simmons. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
And the Hawks with possession here. Young, the pass to Griffin. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Bay, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that one falls for Bay. How about Saddiq Bey, a guy who's growing into a floor spacing threat now, Brent?
Yeah, incredibly focused, BA, on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
And so Bay nails both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Shamet. 9 points in his last outing. Bates misses.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Here's Hunter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Team staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bay. And so he makes both from the line.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop and start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Here's Shamet taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Now here's Young. They lead by 1. Down low. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Claxton.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
It's Shamet on the wing. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the first one at the line is good.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
And the Nets making a change here. Walker's checked in, and both free throws good for Young. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Right side, Walker. Here's Bates. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Bates has got 5 now. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Porter against Young. Up and over Porter. A nice shot by Young. He has 7.
This guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Shamet, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Murray the 2 and Griffin the 3. Clint Capella out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Simmons. Stolen by Capella. In transition, here they come. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. It's a small piece of real estate on the court, but aside from shots at the rim, the corner 3, now the most common shot in the NBA.
And arguably the most efficient shot in the game. Obviously, dunks and free throws are what we want most. But 22 feet away instead of 23-9. That half step closer, BA, is making a difference in the shooting numbers.
Timeout called. Brooklyn coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Bay comes in for Trae Young. Simmons against Murray. And it's Simmons missing. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow. One thing jumping out is that first step, as Murray's so explosive to get by a defender.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bates. Three-pointer. And the Nets miss again. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Bay. Fires for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
And Bay drains the triple.
For Brooklyn, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Now here's Walker, looking to end the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
They get it back. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Simmons. Over Murray. Shot clock at 5. Walker for 3. Good D by Bay.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
From 11 feet away. Here's Fernando. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Hawks lead by 13.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Simmons, the pass to Bates. Three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Murray. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An all-defensive selection in this league. Ben Simmons has all the tools to be elite on this end.
Buries it down low. Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. 15-point game. Johnson on the wing. Offline with a 3.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Johnson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Young with it. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Johnson. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Hawks ahead, leading by 17. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Checking out the group for Jacque Vaughn to start the second half. Cam Thomas out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward spot.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, this coaching staff continues to encourage DeJounte Murray to stay in rhythm. You see why.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team first.
That one misses.
For the Nets. Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now Young. From the line. Here's Capella. Tipped. Now here's Claxton. Guarded by Capella. Out left to the wing. Simmons against Young. And they double up Simmons. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Atlanta now. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Simmons up top, guarded by Young. Simmons, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted 1st overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. DA?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. A clear look for Murray. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And Simmons, here we go. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bay outside. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Outside Finney-Smith. It's Thomas on the wing. The kick out to Simmons. Johnson on the wing. Clock at 6. Claxton passes to Johnson. And the bucket is good. Johnson's gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, anytime the ball is headed towards Cam Johnson, he's thinking shot. It's a pretty good idea.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Starting. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Bay. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Trae Young. Bogdanovic laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 20.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Johnson on the wing. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Porter against Murray. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Hawks.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Porter looks it over. Johnson against Johnson. Fires the three. Hits the three-pointer. Johnson's got 13 now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Porter against Murray. Here's Hunter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off and gets a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, B.A., how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lets it fly from 18. And too long on the shot. Outside Murray. Over Porter. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Bay and Capella, they're inside. Murray the 2 and Griffin the 3. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Murray passes to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Here's Griffin. And that one hits the back iron.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Simmons has checked in for Porter Jr. Inside. Here's Shamet, defended by Murray. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Young against Simmons. Griffin outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll commence a long trip on the road, 6 games total. Simmons with it, now guarded by Bay, and it's Simmons missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Capella, the pass to Young for 3.
I mean, one of the best, most versatile defenders in the league. Simmons locking his man up.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Murray passes to Bay. Here's Claxton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the second free throw is good. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, B.A., that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Murray passes to Griffin. Timeout called, the Hawks. All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, A.J. Griffin.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild.
Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
Good on the second one. Now here's Simmons. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Simmons against Young. Pass to Hunter. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Here's Capella. And down it goes. 2 points.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're losing by 17. 1:41 left in the fourth. And they double up Simmons. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Young inside. Simmons defending. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last